Hey guys, George Sourris, Empire Legal, shooting from Spring Hill in the Brisbane CBD today. Guys, I just wanted to share with you, as most of you know, I go around to real estate offices to provide training and updates all around property law in Queensland. There's consistently 3 topics I've noticed that people always seem to get wrong. Today I'm going to discuss them here. At Empire Legal, we're all about keeping you in the loop. Whilst you may have seen these topics discussed by us when they were hot off the press, here are the 3 major updates in property law you absolutely need to know in 2025. All right, number 1, ATO clearance certificate changes. So this started on the 1st of January 2025. Foreign resident capital gains withholding clearance certificate rules changed and apply to everyone. So previously, only properties valued at over $750,000 required sellers to provide a clearance certificate to avoid a 12.5% withholding at settlement. Now, the $750K threshold has been scrapped. It's now $0. The withholding rate has increased from 12.5% to 15%. So what does this mean? If you're selling any property in Queensland of any value and you don't provide a valid ATO clearance certificate at settlement, 15% of your sale price will be withheld and sent to the ATO. Top tip, apply for your clearance certificates early. Most are issued within a few days, but they can take up to 28 days. Certificates are valid for 12 months. And you don't have to wait until you've signed a contract to apply. They're not property specific, they apply to the individual entity for that 12-month period. Agents, encourage your sellers to apply as early as the Form 6 stage to avoid delays. We'll put a link in the blog on how to apply for the clearance certificate. All right, topic number 2, AFAD, Additional Foreign Acquirer Duty Price Increase. If you're a foreign buyer, don't forget Queensland changes on AFAD, 8% on top of the standard transfer duty. This used to be 7% last year, it's now increased to 8%. So this applies to residential property purchases with foreign individuals and companies, ensuring everyone who benefits from local services and infrastructure contributes fairly, just like the Aussie locals who have been paying taxes for years. So that's why that surcharge exists. AFAD is payable at the same time as the usual transfer duty, so factor that into your settlement costs, it's an additional fee. And topic number 3, FIRB, Foreign Investment Review Board, has tripled for buyers. So, the federal government made major changes to FIRB last year, 9th of April 2024, aimed at easing the housing squeeze for Australians. So FIRB approval is required for foreign buyers who want to purchase property in Australia. In short, FIRB fees for foreign buyers have tripled for established homes. The fees work on a tiered system per $1 million. So for a property up to $1 million, the FIRB fee is now $44,100. For properties between 1 and 2 million, it's now a massive $88,500. And so on. So for a $6 to $7 million property, for example, expect to pay $531,000 in FIRB application fees alone. Keep in mind, guys, this is just the application fee. There's no guarantee of success or that you'll be approved. On top of that, foreigners also need to pay the AFAD that we just spoke about, the 8% of the purchase price as additional duty in Queensland, and of course the standard duty fees. All right, here's a quick example. $1 million property in Queensland as a foreign buyer now attracts $30,850 in transfer duty, $44,100 FIRB fee as an application, and $80,000 AFAD fee. That's over $150,000 in costs. Pretty wild, right? There are some exemptions, of course, guys. For example, if a spouse of an Australian citizen or permanent resident is foreign, they may be exempt from paying transfer duty. We cover them in more detail in another blog, which we'll link in the bio. All right, so stay ahead of the game with Empire Legal. These changes can have a huge impact on your transaction, whether you're a seller, buyer, agent, or other professional advisor. It's so important to make sure you know the new laws. So when you're having these conversations with clients, you come across as the knowledgeable professional who knows the answer to these things. We want to work with you. If you're an agent, banker, broker, or anyone involved in Queensland property, we'd love to help you and your clients have Queensland's most trusted conveyancing experience. We've got over 2,600 Google reviews with a 5-star average. It's very simple. All you need to do to make us your preferred choice is just send us a copy of the contract or get in touch with us and we will make your transaction a smooth sail all the way through to settlement. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and share. 820 subscribers on YouTube now, getting that up to 1,000. That's not too far away. We are the source of the latest property news for Queensland. Subscribe to our YouTube or our blog, or follow us on Instagram. All of this stuff is 100% free. The links are in the blog. That's it for this week. Arm yourself with these 3 tips. Remember those stats for the foreigners and the ATO clearance. and you'll be well on your way to being one of the more knowledgeable professionals in the state. Thanks, guys. See you next week. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep in mind that all advice is general in nature and does not constitute legal advice. This is authorised by George Sourris, Empire Legal, Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia.